Hey, what's up guys, NPS3D here and welcome back a new After Effects 100% After Effects tutorial. So in today's video I'm not going to use any third-party plugin, and for this particle you can use a stock footage or you can create with particle or CC particle from inside After Effects, but it's not recommended. I mean, it's not the thing I am talking about. This is a thing, this circle, this herd base or the Scifi interface. I'm talking about this one. So today we will create this without any third-party plugin and create a new project, save this one and import. So just see the, so create a new comp and 9020 by 1080 24 frames and 50 seconds longer. It's up to you what you want, size, resolution and duration according to your choice. So rename this one and I call this Sci-Fi, just Sci-Fi, and let's import this picture to see what I made. So let's create a circle first. Control Shift and Alt to create a perfect circle. So this is the last one, big one, right? And select this shape layer, and here you can change the stroke amount or fill you want or not. And if you getting a fill, you can just click here to disable the fill. Alright, so this is a long, or just say this big circle, and I am using, for your current information I will say about After Effects, this is After Effects 2000, I think version 15 2018. This is a After Effects 2018, the latest version of After Effects. Alright, but it's not important to use. It's not important to, if you don't have After Effects 2080, you cannot create this. You could definitely create this, because this is not a mysterious project. I can say mysterious project, but enough talking, let's start the next step. So this is first circle, and if I solo this one, so I created maybe 3 circle, 1, 2 and the very bottom last. So hide this one and Control D and just scale it down here, and one more copy, Control D to very small, right, almost here. And if you need, you can scale this one here. Alright, so just rename to C, middle circle, and this one is a small circle, right? All good. So the next step is basically you can create a triangle to just touching these areas. So let's create a triangle first to just out of this area here. So just select a Polygon Tool and create just like before, Control Shift and Alt to create a perfect. And if you are getting like this, so you can just use your middle mouse button to increase or decrease the polygon. So in this case I need 3, so this is 3, right, almost here. Good, right? Let's triangle. Let's open this one more time. Triangle, after triangle we need this type of graphics, right? So hide this one and let's create that type of graphics. So I just create a new solid Yeah, I think we need a solid, and just pre-compose this. Move all attribute inside the new composition, right? Go inside the composition, and here let's add a grid to make a perfect, oh no, perfect square, just like this one, right? And delete this one, and let's control D. This is a stroke, and this is fill, right? So select the fill and click the fill, and just choose a solid color white, right? Hide the grid from here, and now let's choose the fill and press R and rotate this in 45 degree. Oh shit, the anchor point is here, so just select this one and go to the align tab and put this in middle. Same for the stroke, so select this. Now anchor point is here, so let me fix this. Select the move pen behind tool and just shift and snap it almost. Right, and don't need for stroke, so just rotate this one. So select fill, press R and rotate this like this. Press F4 and make like this, right? So we are going to use like this. You can also scale to just make a little like this one, right? So I'm going to move with this, and you can get the idea. And you can also create a new ellipse tool and make a little circle in middle. Control Shift and Alt like this, and S to scale this one. Alright, so this is perfect. And if you want to make like this line, you can also create a, let me show you how. Just duplicate the stroke and select the stroke and turn down the stroke amount to 1, right? So you can create this like this if you want. So this is a little bit different from my first one, so I'm going to use this one. Let's see how the result is looking, right? So select all of this and pre-compose, and you can say this graphics elements, right? And right, so select all of this, press Ctrl A. Right, so make just like this, right? So now we created a graphics just like this. Come back to the Scifi comp here and go to the effect and control, and I'm using FX console. So for FX console you can download it from Video Copilot. It's 100% free, and just press Control space if you are using Window, and if you have FX console, so FX console pop up here and just search polar coordinates and just 100% and react to polar. So now you can see we created a graphics just like this one. And anytime if you change it, just go any of this graphics element comp and remove anything if you don't want, like, and your result will be like this. So for this I use this one, right? Also scale this little bit more, right? And let's create a rectangle. Control Z and here we will disable the fill, almost like this. Okay, select the shape layer and increase this to maybe 3 and just call this RECT rectangle. Alright, so almost our interface is ready. There are just a little bit. Control Shift S to hide and see our result. Switch to full resolution and you can see. So let's switch to half, and this is a graphic, and Control D, scale down and put it here. Alright, and rotate this. You can also rotate this one like this. Fine. And go to the big circle and Control D, and we can call this a wire and add an effect called this turbulence displacement, and instantly you can see this is looking like a wire, but we can go and adjust some changes if you need, like this, down this one, and like this one, and if you add elevation it will be moved just like this. Alright, so this is good, and select the stroke and turn down to 0.5. so we need a very thinner, just like this, and Control D one more time, and this is a different wire, a little bit different. Alright, so switch to full. Good, so switch to half, and let's see our first. Yeah, we need a plus sign in middle. Alright, so for that we'll just select here and select here to create a mask. Select this mask layer and just press 1, or you can also use 0.5. so this will call a line, and just duplicate this layer and press R and rotate this in a 90 degree like this. Alright, so everything is good, you can see, and you can also increase this line anytime. So if you need a bigger, just scale this just like this. Also for this one. Right, so all good, and we need some lines here, so let me show you what I did. So select the pen tool and make sure you don't select any layer from here, and just make a line from just like this line. Right, select this left layer and call this inner line. Select this inner line and just click on add repeater and increase the shape, maybe 12 is good, maybe 15. Right, and just add up polar coordinates on here also, and react to polar and 100% to make a like this one, so maybe 20. All good, so 20 is good. Hide this grid and switch to full resolution to see this, and you can increase the stroke to good, so this is good, and little bit add adjustment, so contents repeater or just shape transform and uncheck the scale and down the scale amount just like this. So I think this is a little bit different from my previous work, but this is looking cool for me. And just duplicate this one and call this outer and go to the inner so I can see only outer, and shape transform, and here we will just scale this to the outer. We can make this one more here also, and we can call this middle and control D, and this will be a outer. Content, shape and transform just like this. So this is looking good actually. You can make like this also. Alright, so this is looking good, perfect I think. So let's leave it here and let's add animation. So if you need graphics, you can stop tutorial here because I created a graphics element just like this one. And if you need animation, so keep with me. So Control Shift H, so I can see all elements, right? So now let's add an animation and start from starting, right? So let's arrange this by order. I mean just first circle, then this line, then this element, then this circle. So I'll skip this. Alright, so I arrange this one by one. So now let's add an animation. So this is circle, so make add a rotation. So this will not seen I think. So when we will animate the circle, it will not visible I think. So let's add a rotation 3 and select this one and easy. And for line we will pre-compose this, and then we will add a rotation. So let me show you. Let's increase the speed. So we'll just add almost -3 to opposite the circle. Alright, select this one and same just like easy and make like this. Like this one, and you can also keep that like that. I like this animation, so that's why I just starting like this, boom, right? So I will add almost rotation. I think I mean I will add only rotation on each layer and shape. So I'm going to skip this step. So just save this one is Scifi Interface tutorial. And for wire we will only add evolution for turbulent displacement. So press add and click here to evolution and add a time a time star 145 and just control A and C to copy this animation, I mean copy this expression. So you can see now the wire is also animating. And also for wire 2, so just add 150, a little bit different from, and for this line just P and add a wiggle expression 0.2 comma 12, control A and C, copy and paste on all this extra element, I mean this rectangle, this triangle, and for this line. So let's take a small preview, add a preview. This will be start slowly and this will be stop slowly, right? So this is looking cool, I think, and looks so natural, I think. So let's see the preview. You can see, and if you add motion blur, this will be look so cool. So let's move on the next step, and all good here. So just delete this and control A and just now one more step is left. So adding the color. So I will add color through the fill. So this is for all circle, I will use a pink color. So fill, or just add a bright orange, just like this, and copy this, control C, and paste on every circle first, and one more is big circle, alright. And also for triangle, and also for rectangle, and for other element I will use a pink. So fill and just add a blue or pink. So let's choose the blue, control C, copy this effect and paste on. And also for wire, copy this yellow material and also paste these two lines, right? So all good. And this is transparent, so control N, adjust, select pre-compose and just scale down little bit like this, and add a glow effect here. Turn down the glow intensity, increase the glow radius, control D, little bit more, and one more time, a little bit more. So like this, right? And just add a adjustment layer, and this will be our exposure. 0.1. I think this is good. 0.5. So let's go inside and Control A, press F4 and add a motion blur for every layer. And go to the Sci-Fi comps and add a motion blur. And let's check a preview. Alright, so let's see the small preview. And definitely it's look good. So let's move on the next step. And if I will see the picture, this one, so you can see the step is some destroyed glitch here. So for glitch, create a new comp and call this glitch. And add a new solid and call this fracture noise, right? Change it to the block invert if you want, and change it to clip and complexity maybe 7, and brighten and contrast like this. Go to the transform, uncheck the influence scaling and make things like this, like this one, a little bit more, and punch it up. Alright, so let's add a elevation in the expression in elevation and alert time star 245. So this is a blink like this one, normal. So if I will add it one above 1000, so the result will be like this. So if you think there is too much glitch, so you can just crank the brightness down. So play brightness and contrast to make higher or lower, right? So good. Go to the Sci-Fi comp and go to the project, and here and just glitch and put down the above the F4 and just add this, right? You can see. And in my example where glitch is also effect on the our graphics element, you can also do the same thing, just here increase the, let me show you by quickly Control D to duplicate the glitch and select this layer, and here increase. And if you want to show, so just go to the transform and scale with like this one, I mean like this, make a little bit big, so you are going to show your art, I mean your elements. So we need big glitch, just like this, boom 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 boom, right? And here little bit like this. Go to the Sci-Fi comp and just add a glitch number 2, and here, and just change it to Luma Mate, so you can see the result, right? Switch to the full resolution to see the actually art, right? So you can do it, like I'm not going to do it once again, I think. And Control S to save the comp. And the most good thing, you can also composite it from, you can also composite this graphics element in any scene. And I made a tutorial before where I composite a the fidget spinner on a live action plate, just like that. You can create this element also. So let me show you the video, the tutorial, if you have not seen it, and I will also put the link in description, so make sure you check my description. And please check my other tutorial. There are a lot of After Effects and Element 3D tutorials. So stop this trailer here and just check here. I think this name. Alright, so here, so if you did not see this video yet, so please go and see how I composite this on live action plate. So this is also a shape layer, so you can watch this tutorial and you can also composite this on any scene. Alright, so thanks for watching my video, thanks for loving me, and I'm NPS3D, and keep watching, keep loving me, keep share, keep comment, keep like, and keep doing, keep working, and keep smiling. Everything just keep doing, man. So alright, I will see you in next video, and the next video is about motion graphics work, because there are some issue with my laptop, so I cannot create heavy works. That's why I'm creating motion graphics works. So please keep loving me, I'm NPS3D, and keep watching.